Hey guys, welcome back to Big Box Shock. We're back in the kitchen tonight. I've got a little helper with me. She wanted to be in the video. This is my youngest daughter, Callie, also known as Butt Butt. Yeah. Tonight we're going to be cooking another quick and easy venison recipe that we absolutely love, and that is pulled venison sandwiches with homemade mac and cheese. So we're going to get to it. Are you ready to go? Yeah? All right, let's go. Okay guys, first off we got the venison in the crock pot. It's been in there about 6 hours now. I put it in there on high for about 2 hours and then I switched it to low. It's been in there for about 4 on low. So it peels apart very easy. And that's exactly what we want. I've got garlic in there, I've got some Worcestershire sauce in there and a little bit of water, and I'll just let that sit in there pretty much all day. So now we're gonna drain it and we're gonna shred it up and get some spices in there and some sauce. So first thing guys, we're gonna take these out of here best we can. And as you can see, they're very, very soft. This is 2 sections of a venison backstrap. This is probably 2/3 of one. So and we're gonna drain this liquid out of here. All right, dump out the juice. We're gonna throw this back in the crock pot. Now what we're gonna do is take a couple of forks and shred it all up. Comes apart real easy. You can do this with beef as well, but who wants beef anyway? Right, Ob?
Yep.
Who eats beef? Okay, now that you've got that all shredded up, it's gonna be very dry, which it's like a roast almost. So, but we're gonna add a bunch of sauce to it and spices, so it'll be nice and moist, like a pulled pork sandwich, but better. First, we're gonna add some garlic salt. Garlic powder. Pepper. And we've got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. You can use pretty much any barbecue sauce that you like, and it'll all turn out just as good. For this amount of backstrap, I'm probably gonna use just enough to make it saucy, but not too runny. You can adjust that as you like. Probably somewhere within 6 to 8 ounce range. It is pretty dry, so it's gonna cook it quite a bit more than pork will. All right, so that looks really good. That's what it looks like now. We're gonna probably go with that. Looks pretty saucy and delicious. And we're gonna put that on keep warm. And we're gonna head on over it and do our macaroni and cheese while this is sitting here staying warm. Okay, so got the pulled venison over there staying warm, and we're gonna start our mac and cheese. This mac and cheese recipe, I kind of just thought of it over the years, I guess. If you're on a diet, do not eat it. So what we got is 2 boxes of deluxe mac and cheese. We've got Meyer brand here. You can use Kraft Deluxe, Velveeta, whatever your favorite is. We've got some sour cream, 8-ounce block of cream cheese, butter, a pint of heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, and 8 ounces of extra sharp cheddar. You can use mild cheddar, sharp cheddar. I like the extra sharp. It just adds that tanginess to the mac and cheese. And so we're gonna get our water boiling, get our noodles in, and we'll show you how it's done. All right, noodle time. Got our noodles in. Usually let these cook 6 to 7 minutes or so. I like them al dente so they don't overcook. I don't like mushy. None of us like mushy noodles. So 6, 7 minutes, check them. Don't forget to add a little salt. Give her a stir. It's cooking quite nicely. Okay, and while our noodles are cooking, we're gonna unbox our cream cheese. I took this out. I had Audrey take this out of the fridge about 2 hours ago, so It's nice and softened up, cooks a little faster. And then we're gonna shred up our sharp cheddar. I like to shred it up, it melts a lot easier, a lot better, and doesn't take as long to melt in, so we're gonna shred this up. The noodle hardness test. Now everyone always says not to rinse your noodles with cold water, but I always do. Stops them from cooking longer. All right, before we get the cheese shredded, we're gonna go ahead and get our cream cheese started. Like I said, 8 ounces of cream cheese. Our heavy whipping cream. And about that much butter. About 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. We're gonna turn that on low. We don't want it to cook fast. We want that cream cheese to soften up real slowly. It just seems to incorporate everything better and end up with a better product. So start off on low. Once that starts breaking up, stir it occasionally, and then you'll start adding the other ingredients. Over to the cheese. The last chunk's always in trouble. It's mine. Okay guys, as you can see, this is getting pretty cooked up here. The cream cheese is almost all melted in nicely, and it all looks like, just looks like thick milk at this point. I also forgot to mention, if you don't have heavy whipping cream, you can just use regular milk. I've done that lots of times too. But the cream cheese is almost completely melted, so we're just about ready to start adding our cheeses and the rest of our ingredients. Let's throw in our cheddar cheese. Mix that all up in there nicely. We're gonna let that cook for probably 3 or 4 minutes to melt in before we add our cheese sauce, sour cream, Parmesan. I like to set these cheese sauces next to my burner that I've got going because it kind of heats them up and gets them a little runnier, a little easier to squeeze out. Just a little tip for you. Our cheddar cheese is melting in perfectly. So now we're gonna add our cheese sauce. Hey guys, once your cheese sauce is mixed in, I add a little sour cream. I like to add a little sour cream, well, because it adds a little sourness. I like strong flavored, kind of pungent mac and cheese myself, like sharp cheddar. Throw in a few shakes of Parmesan. And mix her together. Now this is just the basic cheese version. If it was just me and Mama, we would be eating, I'd put like chopped onions in it and garlic powder, stuff like that. So you can play with it. But this is the kid-friendly version, the cheesiest of cheese. I think I'm gonna call it Heart Attack and Cheese. Sounds like a fitting name for it. Why not? Even if you're on a diet, go ahead and eat it on your cheat day. That looks so good. I like to stir it till all the chunks of everything are mixed right in and melted right down. Now, depending on how thick or thin you'd like it, you can use regular milk or add milk to it, or you can use less heavy whipping cream, which would make it thicker. But just kind of play with it. This is the variation that I like, that everybody else seems to like, so this is the one we go with. Add in our noodles. Mix her on up. That is a literal pot of gold, guys. Look at it. Would you just look at it? For our pulled venison sandwiches, we're using butter buns.
Ooh.
What do you guys think of the pulled venison?
It's the best I've ever had.
It's the best. It's super good. You should make it more. You're the best chef.
No, you're just lying. Well, guys, there you have it. There's our pulled venison, barbecue pulled venison sandwiches with homemade mac and cheese. And if you guys like this recipe, check out the others. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. See you guys all in the next cook time.